There.
Tony, you got a new link? She said the old one's not working.
Keep talking.
Okay. So, whose wedding you at?
When it's over again, welcome to Corona again.
Okay. Welcome to the Good Cronies. We have no Angel sitting next to us, but we have Angel on the line. So, welcome to the Good Cronies, Angel, on the phone.
Well, hi, guys.
So, I hear you're at a wedding. Is that true?
I am at a wedding.
And who got married?
It's a very intense wedding.
Oh.
That's all I'll say.
Okay, who?
Yeah, see, it's telling me I can't get in, but whatever.
Okay. So who got married, or aren't you allowed to tell us? Her niece.
Oh, I'm at Cheyenne Eris's wedding, which now is Bogle. He's car racer number 44.
Oh.
Yes. And we got pictures by the car. The race cars here.
Oh.
Sorry, Laurie.
That's all right. Take pictures. I'll look in the chat later.
They're already in the chat.
I saw. And I'm going to take note of the numbers so I watch for them.
Yeah, but it's not showing. It's still not. You can't get in from lifting up. Just so you guys know.
I don't think he sent it to us.
I don't know. I'm trying right now.
Yeah, he's trying to send it to us.
Technical difficulties.
So I think it's recording. It's just not a link.
Okay. Well, let's see. We got fried chicken. We got beef tips, mashed potatoes. A guy falling. Literally a guy falling. Guy going into the girls' bathroom. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of drinking going on here already. It's ridiculous.
Wow. So
Yeah. Brandon's already.
which
Keys are
venue
getting taken away. Huh?
Which venue are you at?
I'm at High Cliff Supper Club.
Okay. Is it a good venue? Do you like the venue, or is it
Yeah, actually, it's really good food.
High Cliff?
Really good food. It's really nice. Let's just hope that we don't get too intense here, because the mama came and she wasn't involved in any of the weddings, so it's kind of sad. Yeah, so, well, you have to know the situation. So, but she's behaving. They're all behaving right now. Brandon will be the one that starts the fights.
So you had a guy go in the girls' bathroom. Is that true?
Say that again?
You had a guy go in the girls' bathroom?
Yeah. First he tripped over our table chair. And then he went towards the women's bathroom and realized, oh shit, wrong place. Oh, here comes the guy that thinks he's the girl. He's not even going to walk by us anymore. Yeah, he changed sex.
Oh, you are. Say. Oh, you are fake.
Yeah.
That's Rocky.
Yeah, you hear Danny and Rocky.
That's I can hear Rocky.
Oh, did he?
Didn't he wear that? He's going to be wearing Danny's food.
No, you're wearing
In about 5 seconds.
asshole.
Oh, that's Rocky.
Rocky just got no food fight. Danny just nosed Rocky.
Oh,
Danny just what?
The nosed Rocky. Smacked him up that tent.
Oh,
good.
Take your buddy.
I'll be talking like that.
Is Danny behaving or not behaving?
Danny's behaving right now. I don't know for how long. if his father keeps it up. So have you ever heard Nope. Oh. That's from Rocky.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, Danny just knows old Brandon.
He's the one that needs to be the nose on. I never heard that word before.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah. The different, so the couples on Kiss by clinking of the glasses, because they're all plastic, you have to go up there and spin the wheel, and there's different things on the wheel that you have to do to make them kiss. I said it ain't worth it.
You said it ain't worth it?
It's a different kind of wedding. It's
They're having it
you
their
can't
way.
clank the glasses.
Yeah.
And ding,
You know how
ding,
you take
ding,
the
ding, the
spoon?
glasses.
So there's no glass. There's no glass.
Not even coffee cups?
And you can go again.
Coffee cups?
Nope, nothing.
Oh,
They thought outside the box.
Yep, they did. So you got to spin this wheel, and whatever's on the wheel, whatever it lands, you have to do, act out. I'm like, great, I would probably get a jackass or something. Aw. What? There they go. Another round. People are going for a second round for food.
Oh,
oh, so
is
it's
it buffet?
it's buffet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Chicken, beef tips, mashed potatoes, bun, coleslaw, mac and cheese,
Oh my gosh.
and carrots.
Oh, wow.
Carrots. That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Normally they
Yeah.
have green beans.
Or corn.
That's Venables. Venables is the green bean king.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They have the best, absolute best green beans.
But all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna eat before the guy in the next table eats mine.
Whoops.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already tried.
Oh.
Well,
All right.
Bye. Thanks
Bye.
for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Yep. Bye bye.
bye-bye.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Good Cronies.
Cronies.
I'd like to introduce.
Who are
Am I
you?
all right?
Yeah, go.
Okay, I'm Shannon,
I'm Kathy.
I'm Lori.
and we're the Good Cronies.
Yep.
Welcome to Lifting Up Our Community, where we believe in the power of a helping hand. Our mission is simple: to support and uplift those in need within our community. Whether it's through volunteering, donations, or organizing events, we strive to make a positive impact on the lives of those around us. From providing meals for the homeless to offering mentorship programs for at-risk youth, we are dedicated to creating a better and stronger community for all. Join us in our efforts and be part of something truly meaningful. Visit our Facebook to learn more about how you can get involved and make a difference today. Together we can lift each other up and create lasting change, which I think we did today with our baby shower.
Very nice. Very nice baby shower. Mommies were very, very grateful. Very, very thankful.
And they went home heavenly blessed.
Well, that's good. That means a lot less in our storage units, right?
Oh, I don't know
Nothing
about that. We didn't know that they had located our baby items from last year that went missing. And they magically reappeared.
Yep.
And we got to bring them home this time.
Yep.
So we are ready for another baby shower. We have enough clothes.
We have enough clothes to probably do another 25 mommies.
And we did 11 today. All but the little girl that thought baby wanted to come today. So she went off to the hospital to get checked because she was high risk.
She wasn't feeling good.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she might be even on?
Like, she sent me a message and said she was doing good. So no baby that I know of yet. But we made a lot of good connections. We reconnected with a lady who has been a member for over 7 years. She was at one of our baby showers 7 years ago. Her son was actually there with us today.
7-year-old. Wow.
Very well behaved.
Awesome.
Very well behaved.
Kudos to that mom.
And
Yep.
she has offered to come and help Lori tomorrow.
Can we say her name?
Denise Ramirez from Kokona.
Thank you, Denise,
Yep.
for your help.
So
She's going to reach out to me tomorrow and hopefully I can pound out a few bags of clothes.
You only got 14 of them.
Give me the afternoon. Got a busy day already tomorrow.
So I want to just say that we're sponsored by HGN Photography again today.
Yep.
And we did tell mommies about you and the photographing, and we had 3 newborns there.
Yep.
One from 4 days ago.
Wow, new.
That's like
one
little
from
porcelain.
January, and one that was 30 days old.
Yeah.
So,
I got to hold a 4-day-old one.
so did
Looked
I.
like a little
Until he
porcelain.
cried, and then Angel goes, "Give me him. What did you do to him?" Didn't do nothing. I decided he was going to wake up and be hungry.
The rings off when I showed and I forgot to put it back on. I am running a Mommy and Me special that is running for an hour sessions for next Friday and Saturday.
Right.
If they book before Tuesday, they are $80. If they book after Tuesday, it's $120 for an hour. You do own the proofs afterwards, after editing. However, no commercial rights are owned unless you own them, meaning you can't advertise with the proofs, meaning like you can't advertise the Levi jeans that they're wearing. You can't advertise in a modeling contract either. So unless you buy the commercial license. But if you need more information with that, please PM me or DM me. I don't know the correct language anymore.
Well, they keep changing it. It's hard
Yeah.
to keep up. I
Yes.
still say it's PM me.
Me too. And that's
So-
to Kathy Hagen, or you can do HGN Photography on Facebook. Either one. Again, it's $80 before Tuesday for an hour, or $120 after Tuesday if you book before, or book an hour before for an hour for Mommy and Me. And Mommy and Me can be any part of the family. I'm not.
So it can be my mommy. Oh, come on down from heaven, Mom.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter.
Sure.
Sabrina, are you listening? Give us a call. 920-381-3942.
And I'm doing them here at the studio. I'm like outside. We can do them outside. We can do them inside. But it's for a full hour, or minus a couple minutes if there's another session after you. So yeah. And for what Mommy and Me sessions go for, that's very, very cheap. I saw 2 of them online, and they were going for $480.
Wow.
And that was for 45 minutes, and they don't get the proofs. They have to pay for the photographs after that. So that's, yeah, $80 is very reasonable. So, and I know not everybody has $80. I get that. But that also helps sponsorship too.
Awesome.
Awesome. Jinx.
Double drinks.
Yeah,
We've been at this all day.
we have been since 9 o'clock this morning. We've been with each other,
Oh,
setting up the baby shower. Last night we were at the
Tony, can I go
church
water?
until midnight, and all of a sudden we hear sirens, and we're actually all our bags are in our hands. We're going to walk out the door, and we hear all these sirens, and I can see red lights out the door, and I'm like, oh my God, are they coming because we're in the church? And
Thank you.
so we get out of the elevator and upstairs, and they're going in the house across the street with the dogs, and the fire department is there with 4 responders and 4 squad cars, and they weren't after us, thankfully, but we haven't been able to figure out what actually happened over there.
Did you look in the citizen group?
We have I've been too busy, so I have not checked that out. My phone was dead when I got here, so I'm at a whole 34% right now. So,
Oh,
so we get out of the elevator, and upstairs, and they're going in the house across the street with 4 responders and 4 squad cars, and they weren't after us, thankfully, but we haven't been able to figure out what actually happened over there. Did you look in the citizen group? we have I've been too busy, so I have not checked that out. My phone was dead when I got here, so I'm at a whole 34% right now. So But then we were back at the church by 9 a.m. this morning, setting up. And I want to give a big shout out to the Boy Scouts that have their meetings at Emmanuel United Church of Christ. Because holy cow, did they collect the food today that will support Emmanuel's food pantry on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, it was
Holy cow, did
it's
they
amazing.
bring in the food and sorted fast. They said they were going to be out of there by 11 o'clock, and 2 times I looked at them, they'll never be done by 11
No.
o'clock. They were done before 11 o'clock.
That's amazing.
What did they do?
They had 2
And they were-
8-foot tables and a 4-foot table, and it was packed with food on top, stacked up underneath in a shopping cart full of food that they went out and collected today.
So they were bags sent out or put out from.
I don't know if they delivered the bags to the door. I said I didn't get a bag.
Mhm.
So I don't know when normally delivered on a Saturday and they pick them up the following Saturday, but I didn't get a bag.
I don't remember getting a bag.
I didn't get no bags either at my house.
So some cities might do a different day, but our Nina Boy Scouts have done it because I've been doing it for years when my kids were in school because I was a scout leader or assistant for many years. But boy, them parents and them kids worked up and down the stairs,
Then they weren't really noisy.
and they were not noisy.
No,
There was no loud commotions. They need a kudos to
kudos to them.
whoever put that together.
So
Because I was worried. It was the Boy Scouts that
Wow.
are in Emmanuel United Church of Christ.
Is that where you work today?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And
Is that the one on Oak Street?
yes, and we're in the bombing zone. They have the whole street ripped up. We only have one side to park on. I was fearful of the dump truck driver running into my van when we were trying to unload on Friday, and he stopped and gave me a nasty look and said, "What are you doing here?" Well, God doesn't give up on, just because you decide to rip up the street. We have a baby shower, and we're unloading a truck in my van. So we'll be here for a little while. He drove off in a huff. Actual huff.
Yeah.
Then a dump truck pulled in and parked just like this to fill it full of very large rock. And he intentionally dumped that thing to make a really loud boom in the dump
To
truck.
make you guys know.
Yeah, that he was pissed. Oh well, you can get happy in the same pants you get pissed in. It's all right.
That's a new saying too.
Oh, she says that one all the
I
time.
say it all the time. You can just get happy in the same pants you got pissed in because it ain't going to make a bit of difference.
No.
Sit and spin.
Yep.
Angel said a new one tonight too. What was that one with the
Denozo.
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 We do that all the time. It's from, what show is that from?
I can't remember.
Who can call in and tell us what show Tony Denozo? And I know it's a detective show, and it's about the military, and they're in Ducky. What show is it with Ducky? First caller that calls in and tells me that, I have a surprise for.
Is it a Denozo?
No, we're not going to give him a Denozo.
Okay.
I have several things at my house that need to leave.
We have that other thing that's in the back of my. It's in the van. That square glass Harley Davidson
Oh
thing.
no, that's for subjects for the.
Oh, it needs to go home too.
Well, we need to figure out some way to promote, to get more suggestions as to what we should talk about.
Agreed.
Yep.
And sponsors agreed.
So send us the name of a sponsor, send us the name of a subject you'd really like to talk about. Like last week, we talked with a amazing young lady who has turned her life 360. And
That was That was mind blowing.
And I missed it, so I still have to watch the replay.
That was jaw dropping, amazing story from Katrina, and I just want to say thank you for coming, Katrina. We have been friends since she was like in 5th grade, I would say, since I've known her, and I never really sat down to hear her story. And I am just amazed at how much she's just.
Some of her story hit home with me.
Huh?
Some of her story hit home with me.
Yeah, me too.
Because my first ex-husband was I don't care if he watches or not, was a drunken alcoholic and probably still is. Sorry, Scott. And he would verbally abuse me with different things, telling me he was going to cut things off, and there's all the alcohol talking, and tell me I was never going to have anything, tell me I was never going to be anybody. Well, I'm sorry, I fixed that problem, got rid of you. And
You lost 300 pounds?
is that too? That too. But yeah, her story last week hit, because listening to her story, to me, I was on the other side of the story, picking up the pieces with 2 young children, and yeah, lost my home because he drank all our house payments away, and moved in with my sister for a year. My parents were trying to control my life, and I said, nope. Moved out, got my own apartment, made better choices, and worked 2 jobs.
Became friends with us.
Well, that was what I was. That was with the second ex. But yeah,
What really resonated with me is how lucky she was to have Roy in her life.
Uh-huh.
And that really resonated with me with Tony. How lucky I am to have, even though we sometimes don't always agree.
You agree to disagree.
Agreed.
Uh-huh.
I'm still very, very lucky to have Tony in my life. It's not often to have a person with bipolar and all the mental illnesses that I have, to have a marriage last more than 2 years.
Yep.
And we've been married for 26, and it just continues to amaze me, even though we have struggles. Everybody has them. And as long as 2 people are willing to work together, they stay together.
Yep.
Those that pray together stay together. Those that dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've always talked about going to dance.
I've always wanted to go take dance lessons.
Even though
when I worked at Big Boy, my manager was an Arthur Murray instructor. So the girl I worked with, Sarah, her and I would take turns with Ron, and he would teach us different dance steps to the music after we closed.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I know some of them, but I'm not good. I would never say I'm an expert at all. Far from it, but
Tony and I have said that we wanted to take dance lessons, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Katrina's story, because it had so many different levels and different because it had so many different levels and so many different things that happened to her, I think it hit so many people, that it was an amazing story because of that.
Yep. She hit home twice for me, because my first ex-husband was an alcoholic, and my second one was a druggie. And to listen to her struggles and go through it, kudos to her. Kudos to her, because there's many people that don't come through. Or they relapse. And then they have the medical issues that go along with it.
And she talked about some of her medical issues too.
Yep.
And she has a severed, that was from the car accident, a severed spleen and a severed kidney, was it? Spleen and...
I haven't gotten to listen to it, so
I can't remember.
I know it was a spleen and something else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, kudos to Katrina, and we will be bringing her back on for questions and answers. And she did say that she has a lot more in depth to go into her story. She just broadly went across her story last week, and she can go in depth more into her story at a different time.
Right.
that's cool.
So, she said, yeah, we could bring her on at any time that her son is not playing football. So, that is and that drug, alcohol, is a big thing in nowadays. And she also knows about, the sex trafficking.
That's one
And
we'd
how-
like to bring in is Damascus Road and what they do to help girls that have been in that situation with sex trafficking. They do an amazing amount of work out of Oshkosh.
Mm-hmm.
We have personally helped, I think it's 6 girls start over with the help of Damascus Road. And several of them have had babies, been to our baby showers, and are still with us as members.
But they have to be disguised.
And we have one that's going to have another baby,
Oh, really?
and she's in Oshkosh currently. She didn't show up today for the baby shower, so she might reach out when we post some stuff for clothes.
Even though Katrina never went into the sex trade, because that was one of the things she dead set against. She was she was always set against that. She was close to it.
Wow.
Well, these guys get a hold of them and
Brainwash them really quick.
they keep them under their thumb and lock them in, and
Yep.
then unlock it to let him out and let the next one in.
And they keep them drugged up.
Yep.
And she said too, she would, at one point she was so drugged up that she couldn't tell you who she went home with. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Or where she went home to.
After drinking.
Yeah. She would black out so bad that...
She drinks so bad that she'd black out.
Yeah. So, I mean, her story was just mind-blowing. Yeah, mind-blowing. But educational. Very educational.
Yeah, it was. It was very helpful to hear. It hit home quite a bit.
So we have 25 moms that are expecting, or a couple of them have had their babies. But we have about 25 new moms on the site that were signed up to come to the baby shower. Only 12 of them made it. One went to the hospital to get herself checked out because she wasn't feeling good. But she did send me a message saying she's better. So if you have anything you'd like to pass on to new moms, feel free to post it on the site, because there's 12 moms that didn't make it to the baby shower that are still looking for items.
Uh-huh.
So we do a baby shower twice a year for moms, and they go home heavenly blessed. We still, what did we have, 2 strollers and 2 high chairs left?
Yep.
That of the big items.
When we get the trailer there tomorrow, I'll take pictures. Those can get posted. I'll take pictures of them and we'll post those. But we came with heavenly blessed clothing for all of the little boys and all the girls, and we took back 1 large tote and 2 smaller boxes of clothes.
So what was the sizing?
We had
Newborn.
the best one yet was I posted a box of 2T, 3T. After the baby shower, I posted this box of clothing that needed a new home. And the lady commented at 4:20, and by 4:54, she was there to pick it up at the church.
What?
Yep.
That's how it should work.
Kudos to her.
If I post it and you need it, come and get it now.
So, kudos to who?
Lisa.
Wow. Lisa, kudos to you.
Yes, absolutely. And she brought in the cutest little girl with her with short, curly hair. Absolutely adorable. I should have took a picture of her because she is just beautiful. And her brother. Didn't have no boys' clothes, but she went home with a big box and she got all excited when I told her there was a swimsuit in there.
Aww.
So I'm hoping it fits her.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool.
So
So kudos to Lisa for a quick
pickup.
pickup.
Quick pickups are appreciated. Anybody needs Similac formula, it's posted on the site. Tell me what you need. Come and pick it up. I have 3 people that said they needed that formula.
And no,
Where are ya?
no shows.
No shows.
Yeah.
One is working till 3 o'clock every day, so I expect a message from her. I don't know where the other 2 were, because I really thought the one girl was coming today to get it. I had 5 cans waiting for her, all bagged up. I gave it to Chastity. Chastity showed up this morning and said, I'm here for formula. Here you go, 5 cans.
Wow.
All ready for you.
Wow,
Formula
that is
is
a blessing
expensive.
when, yeah. Similac's like, how much is it now? Like $20 a can?
Some of it's 50 and
Shush.
no.
The bigger cans are almost $50 a can.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And if
This
you're
is a
on
gold mine we've got right now.
It's an entire tote that I got from my friend Janine. Her daughter, I don't know why she kept buying it. They had switched her to goat's milk.
Ooh,
And-
that's expensive too.
Yeah, a little bitty quart, if I remember right, is 3 something at Walmart. For a quart
Of goat's milk.
of goat's milk.
A quart?
A quart,
Now remember, people, 4 quarts in a gallon.
yes.
And how many times did the baby drink? At least a gallon a day.
My grandson drinks a gallon of chocolate milk every other day.
Yeah, we want to talk about that one.
He loves his chocolate milk.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So, yeah, it's expensive, but that's what the baby needs. Because of the sensitivities. There's so
Yeah.
much sensitivities out there.
It's all because of the chemicals we use on the foods and they produce it or spray them to protect it from the bugs or whatever.
We have a bulldog connection where our bulldogs have what are you looking at me like I shouldn't tell a story?
Oh, no.
Okay. Our bulldogs have a breeding contract where it's kind of like a kennel, but it's inside our home. So the bulldogs have a breeding contract where when the female is in heat, we take our male to go breed them, or if we have a female in heat, then we go take them to the vet to get impregnated. Well, bulldogs are so expensive, and I'll tell you why. One is because the mothers are terrible mothers, and they only feed their bulldogs at max 3 days. Yep, 3 days. And they are stupid mothers, so they sit on them, and they don't realize they're sitting on them, and they suffocate them. And they need to be fed.
And they need to be cleaned a lot.
Yeah.
because my cousin has one, Bentley.
Yeah.
She
had a Bentley.
She lives out in Portland, and that dog had to. I think she was bathing him every day or every other day, at least wiping his creases because he would get yeast infections in his creases.
Yep.
It's like, wow.
Yep. And they have breathing problems if they're really heavy, and if their creases are, and they're worth more money if they have deep creases, because that's what breeding bulldogs is all about, are the creases. They are highly allergic to anything but goat's milk. So after they're done with the mom, they get switched to goat's milk too, and hand fed every 2 hours. And then once they get on food, they're fed pumpkin, because pumpkin is just a very soothing food. So then they get fed pumpkin every 2 hours with goat's milk, and then they're switched to very grain-free food mixed with pumpkin, and then they're finally switched to grain. So I'm talking about, wow, lots of work.
Oh.
And they usually have to be hired a dog nanny. For puppies, they hire out a dog nanny. So once the female has the puppies, we usually got Ace back within 4 days after having puppies. Because she was just a terrible, terrible mother. And it wasn't because she was not lovable. It was just she was not smart. And then she was off to
She needed a Denozo.
yeah. But she was a lovable dog. And Alex, our oldest son, was at Dairy Queen one time and was offered a Harley Davidson for Ace. That's how much she was worth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It's pretty
She was a beautiful dog. Fawn and white and lilac, I think Ace was, right? Yeah. Lilac, fawn and white. So,
Wow.
beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. But she too used to get yeast infections under her nose. I mean, just the very tip of her nose was shown because she had such a very deep. And her grandparents were champions to that dog show.
Wow.
That dog show, whatever they go to.
Westminster?
Yeah. Her grandparents were champions. So yeah, Alex said I really wanted a Harley Davidson, but I'd be killed if I traded her in for a Harley Davidson.
Wow.
Never came back with the dog. So yeah, So
We're still waiting for the name of the show that Denozo is on when Gibbs Denozo's Denozo.
call in 920-381-3942. And also, we have Mommy and Me shoots Friday and Saturday, opens for 1 hour, $80 before Tuesday, or $120 after Tuesday if you book, with HGN Photography. And also, we're waiting for subjects, right?
Right?
Yep.
So,
Subjects. What would you like to hear us talk about? What would you like us to research and we discuss here?
I know one of them was handicap parking.
Yep.
So,
Handicap parking is
Luann wanted us to talk about that. So,
but
Luann,
on
if you're
private
listening,
property, they
Luann-
won't enforce it. On like apartment complexes, they won't enforce it.
Nope.
Cop says it's private property, not our problem. The owners of the property can post it for handicap, but the police will not enforce it.
So if it's like here at the studio, they won't enforce it.
Nope.
But
Walmart, they'll enforce it. I've seen tickets written for Walmart.
really,
Yes, they will.
Grocery stores too?
Yep. Festival. They drive. Actually, Nina Police does drive through both. Nina
That's-
Police are at Walmart a couple times a day.
Nina Police, that's how they get their fines, is through parking tickets. I have never seen a Nina. We've lived in Nina for almost 22 years, Tony, right? About 20, between 20 and 22 years. And I've never seen a cop pull over anybody for a speeding ticket. Never.
You need to come sit by me.
That's
Irish
expressing,
Road.
though.
Don't drive down Irish Road over 35 miles an hour. I guarantee you're going to get a ticket. Especially if you're going to go over the railroad tracks. Well, it's really fun to go over the railroad tracks really fast. Boom. He sits on the other side. Boom, you're busted. I see
Oh,
it
we have a
daily.
call.
Yeah, caller. Welcome to the Good Cronies.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
This is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
What do you have for us?
Huh?
What do you have for us?
No, hold on. I'm just waiting to get onto your guys' podcast, actually.
Awesome.
That's cool.
What you want to talk about?
We're going to talk about some racing.
Yep.
Oh, that's Lori's specialty.
I like the little trucks. I like to watch them. Yep.
Okay,
And
so
then
do you race,
talk about-
Jesse?
Yep, racing, and then talk about my wife's crafts.
Okay.
Oh, what does she do?
She does a lot of woodwork.
Like,
She, you got these little mini jingle blocks that you get at Dollar Tree.
Yep.
And I'm sure if you guys been to Angel's house, you've probably seen it. It's a little lantern.
Yep.
Yep, she makes those. She makes crosses out of them.
Yep.
So, talk about some of that good stuff.
okay, so let's start. So you raced yourself, Jesse?
Yep,
Okay. So
What
you-
number?
What number and where at?
I am number 80. I'm in the Wisconsin Sport Truck Division.
The little trucks.
Yep, little mini trucks. They're about
Are those the ones that drag on the ground?
Yep.
about 12 feet wide. We have
I just saw one of them the other day.
yep. It got a 485 phaser snowmobile motor in it.
Oh,
Lori just pulled
and
you up.
My home track is WIR. So every Thursday, starting in 3 weeks, actually.
Lori's got you pulled up.
show the audience.
She's showing us.
Yep.
Yep.
So is it as big as a snowmobile or bigger?
The trucks are little.
A little bit, I would say a little bit bigger than a snowmobile. Not much.
I saw one of them on
It's,
Lake Street yesterday.
It's a solid body.
So it doesn't have a pickup, like it's not real a pickup. It looks like
Nope.
a pickup, but it's solid.
It's not.
Okay.
It's just a body.
Okay. And who builds them?
Well, we got various builders, like a couple of the other race teams build them. I know Tom Gee Jr., he built a whole bunch of them. I knew the late Rob Vandermoss, he built a bunch of them, but he passed on.
Okay.
Bunch of guys do it. I know Race Tech Chassis down in Nina built a couple of them.
So did you build yours? Did you build yours?
No, actually, I bought mine used when I started racing 4 years ago with my brother. Me and my brother started out team driving the truck that I drive now, and we're trying to find the lineage of who's built the chassis. It's kind of cool. A bunch of us racers go back and we see who built it, and then we put it on our Facebook page, and it tells the story of the lineage of each truck and where it's been and who had it. And
That's cool. That's cool.
I like
And whatnot.
history.
Yeah, I like history too.
Yep, they're fun.
Yeah. So how long? You said how long have you been racing it?
This is my 4th year.
So you've never crashed it?
Came close.
Okay, but close.
I haven't rolled it. I got into, I would say, the pit wall down in the Dells. We raced down there. Got into another guy, and he went backwards into the chain link fence, and I went to the wall.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So when you crash, Jesse, who rebuilds it for you? Do you rebuild it, or do you have somebody?
No, I do it all on my own.
A lot of work then, huh?
A lot of work. Luckily, a lot of the sponsors help out, and I have my sponsor money stashed away just in case.
Speaking of which, how do you get your sponsors? Because we're looking for sponsors.
Well, my lovely wife, because she's good with writing letters in English and all that good stuff, wrote me up a sponsorship letter, just describing what we do, who we all are, because we are a family-ran race team, which all of them are. And, what we're looking at, what to get from them. And I go out and to different places and be like, here's my story, here's my letter, because a lot of the big guys, you got certain dollar amounts, to sponsor this part, it's like $600 or $700, where we're such little trucks. Dollar amount doesn't really matter. Any little bit helps.
Like us, yeah.
Yep. Like, I have a guy that sponsored me. He wants his name on the truck, and he gave me $50. I'm like, perfect. That's a night to get into the racetrack and some gas.
And gas is expensive.
For racing, yes.
Because is that nitro?
I run a
Is that
50-50
nitro
mix
gas?
of 110 octane, which is race fuel,
Ooh.
and 91 octane, which is like the highest grade you can get at the pump. So I run a 50-50 mix. So for me to fill up my jug, it's about $60 every week, just to go have fun for 2 hours.
Wow.
So it's $60 in gas.
Yep.
How much is your entry fee?
Then depends on where you go. Like at WIR, since I'm a member of the Fox River Racing Club, you get a discount on your pit entrance. So for me, you get in at $15 instead of $25.
That's cool.
But it depends on the track. Like, I know when we go out to Wisconsin Rapids or Golden Sands, it doesn't matter who the age is, it's $34 to get in to the pits.
And the drive down there.
Wisconsin
and the
Rapids
drive
ain't
there,
that far.
just like the Dells.
But you gotta drive with the trailer and the truck.
Yep.
I mean, that takes
Yep.
gas too.
Yep, that's that gas too.
Oh. So you must really enjoy it. You said you're doing it with your brother.
Oh, yeah. My brother's pretty much done with it now. I just keep going because it's what I always loved to do. I grew up around the racetrack my whole life, mainly down in the drag strip with my uncle because he used to drag race at WIR. He used to drag race Harleys.
Okay.
And that's where our race name came from, Rubberneck Racing.
Yeah.
That was his race team, and when he passed, me and my brother decided to keep the team name going.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You lost your picture.
I'm Tattletale. I'm showing pictures behind the wall here.
Yes, she is. Lots of them.
That's cool.
That's high.
Over the
Looks like
many
your main
years.
color is orange.
Yep, my main color is orange. It stayed that way. Got it repainted
Who that
this year.
is,
So
right?
the
Yeah,
orange that you
this
see
is
on it
right.
now is the old orange. I got a new. It's more of a like that one was more like a yellowish orange. The new paint orange is orange. Like it's orange.
Yeah. She's showing us one that's mainly orange, and then she showed us some with blue, lots of blue on it.
Those are from a couple of years ago.
So,
Yep.
okay. And then about crafts with your wife. So she
Yep.
mainly does woodworking crafts.
Yep.
Does she do
She
this
does-
full time, or does she do it on the side? What?
She does it on the side, and she works full time, goes to school full time, and
Good Lord,
Yeah.
she's busy.
manages to do this full time
Wow.
while raising
kids?
2 boys.
Two
Well,
points.
3 if you include me.
Right.
How old are the boys?
10 and 8.
She's busy.
Yep.
Yeah, my oldest just turned 10.
And does he like racing?
Oh, he loves it.
And the youngest one likes racing too?
Nope, he wants nothing to do with it.
Okay. He'd rather do baseball.
So the youngest is more like mom, he likes to do crafty stuff and all that stuff. So
Well, that's
wrong
good.
with
That's
that.
fine.
That's nothing wrong with that.
nope.
At least she's doing that sort of thing, and that he gets the exposure to do that. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can find, she got a page on Facebook. It's called Crafting with Stacy.
Crafting with Stacy. Okay.
No, not crafting, crafting.
Crafting. Okay.
Yep, with Stacy.
With a K or a C?
For what?
Crafting. Crafting.
CRAFTIN. Crafting
With.
with
Stacy.
Stacy.
And is
Yep.
it STAC?
EY.
EY. Okay.
Yep.
Would either of you want to sponsor us?
What's that?
Would either of you want to sponsor us?
We could talk about that.
Okay. Looks like Lori has your information, so we can send our stuff over to you if you're interested. Actually, the number that you called
Yep.
would be the number you can call after hours, and then Tony can
Okay.
talk to you. But that would be very awesome.
Did Angel didn't it feel like showing up today or what?
She's at a wedding.
She's at a wedding.
She's
I
at.
know. I have to give her crap. She's like my second mom.
Oh, yes, she is. But she's at a wedding for her niece.
Yeah. Yep, Cheyenne.
Yep.
Yep, and it's quite an interesting wedding.
High intense.
High intense wedding. She called just
Yep.
as we were
You
going
know.
on.
Yep.
Yeah. She
I always say I'm the good adoptive son of hers.
oh, okay.
That is true. That is true.
Yep.
Yeah, she had a guy go into the woman, but kind of bash into her table, bump into her
Yep.
table, and then go into the women's bathroom just as we were on the phone with her. And then Danny, what did he do?
Denozoed him.
Okay, what's that show, Jesse? If you know that show,
Yeah, the
Oh, which one?
So and Gibbs and Ducky.
NCIS?
yes, that's it. You won a prize.
You want a prize? It'll be at Angel's house next week.
Sounds good.
So we appreciate you calling in. Could you send
Yeah.
us some pictures of what your wife does for crafts?
Yep.
Lori's got the pictures of your trucks. I'm gonna have to show them to my grandson because
Yep.
he loves cars. Brixton is a he's 4 years old now, and he has the battery cars.
Yep.
And he has a fleet of his own cars. So
He does. He
He has
does.
a dump truck. He has a John Deere tractor. He has a fire
There you go.
truck, a police car, a boomerang, and 4 4-wheelers. So, the child. Oh, and a Rav.
There you go.
He
Somebody wants to talk
loves
to
driving, so I'm very fearful he's either going to be a race driver or a bike, on motorcycles.
Yep.
Something high intense that Grandma gets crazy about.
Right?
Sounds like your youngest son might be real close to you and wants to talk to us. Is that true?
No, that's my oldest boy. He likes to chit chat.
Oh, he likes to chit chat. What's his favorite subject?
For school,
Yeah,
math.
man.
Math, that's a great
That's a
subject.
great subject.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So I know Lori knows. I don't know if she knows the date, but on May 16th, we got a meet and greet, the pit party.
Yep.
Down at the track.
Yep.
On May 16th from 4 to 9. So kids can come down, meet a lot of the race drivers, sit in all the race cars and trucks, and it's not just like the old track guys that are there.
Nope.
You got some Drakesters are there, and
Might have to check that out with him.
Yep.
what night or day of the week is that?
That's probably
Tuesday.
it's a Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday night.
Yep.
So
That's really cool because
You're calling us.
the drivers are really cool with the kids. They will have trinkets and stuff for the kids, like can coolers and
this year I'm giving away backpacks full with goodies.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, a lot of my sponsors chipped in and put their stuff in there, and so it's not really promoting me, but I'm promoting all the sponsors on my truck.
That is really awesome.
The one our 13-year-old I had when I was going quite often, I took him to meet and greet, and he was so proud to go around to each car and collect the little pictures of this and get the drivers to sign the cars.
Yep.
And he was so tickled pink. 13 years old, and he was, I want to go to that one. I want to go to that one because he had autism, and his mental capacity. He's 13, but he was slower learner, and he very, very well loved going down there and just seeing all the cars up close. And I have several drivers on my Facebook page that over time when I had him, I follow him now.
Yep.
I follow Trent Nolan. I follow Rubberneck Racing, and I think I got one more on.
Cool.
Yeah. Us racers, we're a tight-knit family. We do a lot of stuff for the community as well. So.
You may not play nice on the track together, but you're all family outside of it.
Yep.
On the
Like
track.
I team up. Sometimes I team up with the super late model driver Andy Mundy, and
Yep.
we do stuff for the community. Like we did stuff for Charlie Canoes and all that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
so we're a pretty tight knit family.
Yep. I just love it when all the little cars wind up. It sounds like they're all winding up, and then all of a sudden, all out to the track.
Yep.
Well, thanks for calling, Jesse, and I'll get your prize together over by Angels, and we'll give you a message when it's ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Jess.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so I don't watch a lot of racing ever since my cousin was killed because he was a race driver at WIR. But when they do I love it when you send me the videos of them doing the memory.
Every figure eight race that goes on, even the Eve of Destruction, is dedicated to him. They will dedicate the figure eights to what's his name? Okay,
Jeff Woolrabi.
Jeff Woolrabi. Before they start, and it's time for the figure eights, and it's dedicated to Jeff Woolrabi.
Yep. So
He died there?
I was there the night he was. Yeah,
I was the first one called.
yeah.
And he's like by marriage, but I had the connections to get the message out to the family that
I was there the
needed to
night
get there.
it was not good.
It was. I actually was watching it,
Yeah,
and they
Watching it.
as it happened. It was big.
happened because Eva Destruction. They were videoing it.
Yep.
Even Destruction's on TV.
No, if you Google his name, Jeffrey Webby, the figure 8 race, it's on YouTube and you can watch the whole thing of it.
Yeah.
Even now?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of sad that it's still on.
Well,
You can't
it's
really. You can see the car and the damage. You can't see anything with him.
no,
okay.
no, you can see the accident as the impact, but it's dedicated to him. How many years
in
now?
his memory, I think it's. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 6.
I feel like
I just know it's quite a few years, and I actually went to the funeral and took his grandmother. I don't know which it was. Trying to remember if it's his grandma or either way. I took
Someone.
someone, and I met my cousin Diane there, and went to the funeral. Very sad funeral.
Yeah, because he had to have been young, right?
He was young. I can't tell you how old he was. My kids love racing. I've never been a huge race fan, but my kids liked racing, so they used to go a lot. So, and I know my Michelle and her family were in the stands when it happened too, and that's actually her cousin too. So,
Well, it is.
we're ready for our next caller at 920-381-3942.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Luann to call.
Helping.
I'm waiting for her to call about the handicap parking she wants to talk about.
She won't be.
Oh, yeah.
That's again, so it comes.
Oh, he is young.
Yep.
Oh, he's kind of cute, too.
He's
Was he
cute.
married?
He was married.
Did he have children?
I believe so. I'm not positive. I wasn't real close with that. It's just,
Oh, yeah, you're a
cousin
Robbie by
by
married.
Will Robbie.
Okay.
So, I knew of him.
And the
So was it by figure the even discretion that he?
Yep, he was sideswiped or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the race that night I was in stands that night when it happened, and they stopped the whole
Did
thing.
they stop it
They stopped the whole race for
the rest of the night?
well, no, not the rest of the night, but they stopped it for about 45 minutes, and then until they got him in an ambulance, and then
Wasn't he airlifted off the... thought he was airlifted off the track.
he was in the I was sitting in a part of the stand where I could see the ambulance like on the edge of the track waiting for a Flight for Life or another ambulance to come, because the ambulance that's on the track
Can't leave the
can't leave the track because they always have to have a medical on the track at all times. So half of it they have to wait for
Someone else.
to come get that one so that they could resume where they left off. Because if something else happened, there's not medical assistance to help.
Right.
How
So-
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was very into racing. My kids loved racing. I have an uncle that has passed now, but he was a big Dale Earnhardt racer fan. I mean, you don't talk when the race is on. It's like, dude, they're just going round and round and round. What big deal? Oh no. He was serious. You don't talk during the race. And
Robert,
even if it's a commercial, you don't talk during the race.
Robert gets mad at me because I fidget on my phone, but I can watch the race and
Watch it. That's right.
watch and keep going, but I fidget because it's like my hands need to fidget. So I play on my phones. And Robert's like, you need to watch. I'm like, I'm watching, but I'm also fidgeting.
So who's more into racing, you or Robert?
Robert. But with Timeline, I got into it. I was home caring for a 13-year-old, and I got paid to go to races.
Oh,
So I go pick up the child and take him to WIR Thursday night, hit the time thing on my phone, and got paid the whole duration of sitting at WIR.
and now you don't take care of it anymore?
That child is, no, they moved on. I don't get that child anymore. But I was able to take him with Mom saying, okay, we took him to Wisconsin Rapids, to Golden Sands. We took him to Marshfield. We took him to Unity. We took him down to Dallas Raceway. Listen to me go on. Where else did we take
So
him?
he was really into racing.
The 13-year-old, yes.
Oh,
But he also had some medical needs that I had to do while we were racing, and made accommodations to get. He had to be tube fed, or what's it called, the Mickey button, and I had to feed him pouches while we were at the racetrack.
He needed continual nourishment.
Yep, because of the medications he was on, he wasn't getting enough nutrients in his system to sustain, even though the one Timeline I had him at the racetrack, the boy ate a cheeseburger, a tub of fries, drank a soda, and something else, but I still had to give him the pouches. Because the medications were fighting with all the nutrients he was eating, and it would not make him hungry, but he wanted it because he'd seen it, and yeah, it was a nice time, but it was challenging too. Oh, he'd get mad at me. I'm like, well, we gotta still do this. Let's go.
well, some of that is embarrassing.
I'm
sure that's embarrassing for a 13.
I made it so that it wasn't obvious. Because the extension on the Mickey button was quite long, so I just was like between him and I.
Yeah.
And
My nephew is fed by a G tube.
Mickey button.
I don't know if it's a Mickey, but what's a Mickey button?
It's one that's inserted into his stomach.
Yeah, and he's pouch fed through a syringe.
Yep.
And he holds it out.
I didn't have to hold it up.
It's gravity fed. Yes.
Yeah, there's different ways of it. I had a syringe, and
He used to be fed that way, but now he just does gravity.
This one was, you just put the two together, and you put the syringe on it, twist it, put the syringe on.
Yeah, no, he's just gravity fed.
Yeah.
And he's, 16 now? In high school, and kids pick on him all the time. I mean,
Yeah, that happens with any kind of disability.
Yep.
Kids are mean.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are mean.
But it's all.
I heard a really good analogy the other day about treating others with handicaps and how you should do it, and how they discussed it. I should find that because it was really interesting, and it hit home about. You have to look. I know I shared it on my site. I didn't even like that one. I post a lot of stuff on my own page because I might not have time to read it now, but I want to read it later. So stuff goes on my page, and my kids will say, Mom, why are you posting that? That was really dumb. Or somebody will, well, that ain't right, and it's like, it's my timeline. It's what I want to learn about.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, just
Keep
keep scrolling.
What are you looking at, babe?
Cameras.
Cameras. I see Sony. Turn it off.
Tablets.
Turn Sony off.
Kids and people can be so mean in treating others.
Yes, they can be.
Adults can be that way too.
Yeah, they can be.
They can be idiots.
What's that, babe? Well, that's a notification on something. I don't think that's mine.
It's 7:57. What else are we gonna talk about? I was very
Well,
amazed.
what?
Here.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm allergic to it. So it has no effect. Just give me Southern Comfort, would you?
Oh, that was funny this morning.
You look really tired today.
I am tired because I go nonstop on the Energizer Bunny. I start at 7 in the morning, and I'm lucky if I get to bed by 1 a.m.
Did you get your bed fixed yet?
No, I'm still sleeping on the ceiling.
This morning, though, tell them about this morning.
Oh. So our one friend called up and Katie and said, do you need anything? Well, Lori needed a Mountain Dew, and I said, well, I could really, really go for an Egg McMuffin. Well, when she asked about the Mountain Dew, I said, no, could you bring me a Southern Comfort a Southern Comfort? And it went right over her head, and she said, well, where do I find that?
I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. And the two of us are like,
Dying.
I was laughing and dancing around and just like...
we were waiting for her to come back to the church with a bottle of Southern Comfort in her hand. And she gets to the church, and we're getting prepared for the baby shower and stuff. And she's like, yeah, if I would have found it and I had my ID, I would have brought it for you. I'm like...
I knew what you were talking about, and I'm like, well, you didn't act like you knew.
Nope.
And it's like, when she asked me where I would find it, well, then she says, well, I don't have my ID. Well, I just kept laughing and dancing, shaking my head.
It was a morning for both of us, and
At first I spilled iced tea all over myself. By putting ice cubes in, and
she had a good old mess.
They splashed up and everything. While my phone hangs around my neck, so my phone was full of iced tea. The counter was full of iced tea. The floor was full of iced tea.
She had
and Lori's granddaughter looks at me and says, "Well, you should have known that was going to happen."
And she's how old?
9.
Yeah, and all I could do is laugh.
She had ice everywhere,
and
and
ice and iced tea everywhere.
on one half the counter, and I'm making the cupcakes for the baby shower, and I had frosting and cake mix going every direction, and Katie's on the phone going, I'll get you an English muffin or whatever it was, and then I said, well, if you can go get me a Mountain Dew, because at this timeline I've been running my head chopped off. Pepsi wasn't getting it. I'm like, I just really needed some sugar, some really good sugar from Mountain Dew. And she chimes in and goes, I want Southern Comfort. And it just went, Ew.
Yeah, it was. And if she would have showed up, I would have drank it.
Really?
Yeah. Because, okay, so I get out of bed off the ceiling. And I get out of bed, and the first thing I do is I drop this. Then I go in the shower, and stuff jumps off the cupboard. And when I went home tonight, my shower rod, it was not off the wall when I went to the baby shower. But when I got home, it wasn't on the wall. It was.
What did Jaeger do while you were gone?
Jaeger can't get in there, so it wasn't. I can't even blame the cat. But the shower rod is going like this, and when I touched it, it all fell, and it's like, okay, well, maybe I'll fix it when I get back. Then I go...
You got ghosts at your house, too.
Well, our lifting up cards have magically appeared.
Yep.
Out of nowhere.
I've been asking her for cards for the site for eons. It's because
I have a whole box. They just showed up. I don't know where they were, but they were laying by the dog kennel. There's nothing around the dog kennel that would have those cards. I don't know where they came from.
Speaking of which, we need to talk about doorbells and security cameras.
I'd like an expert. We need some names of experts for that.
yeah. I need some anxiety lifted off my dad's house again. Yeah. I need to get some different cameras out there because there's some horseplay going on again. I'm just gonna say it nicely.
Oh, if we have any
Techie
people with cameras and
ring doorbells
or ADT security camera.
No, ADT you gotta pay for.
I'm just saying, if they're techies though, that might work for them.
We don't want to have to.
We don't want to pay for them an arm and leg, but if they work for them, maybe they could give us some advice.
Side and
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to be able to see certain areas that are very questionable.
Please give us a call at 920-381-3942. We really, really do need your help.
Yep. If they're on the site, they can just message me too.
That's Lori Seymour.
Yep.
I don't know where that article is. I'm going to have to find it for next time about disabilities and how they explained it. It was a elementary teacher that wrote it, and it's just a whole different way to look at it and how she explained it.
I think I read that this week.
Yeah, it was this week that I read it, and I liked it, so I shared it. Maybe I put it on Lifting Up and not my own wall.
No, I think it was your own wall.
Well, I have to find it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get really bad storms tonight, so
I think the wind has already been here because everything was off my front porch.
yeah, our Rubbermaid container, this huge Rubbermaid container that we have outside, that holds it's huge. I mean, it's the size of the couch plus some.
Yeah.
It's got sides and then the top and then the bottom, and the top came off and the sides went kaboosh with all the wind.
My little Tyke's car was down at the road, and when I left, it was up next to the snowblower in my driveway.
She got mad and anchored it to the trailer.
So now it's chained to the trailer. It's not going nowhere.
That's funny.
Must have got a ticket, huh?
I don't know.
You put it on a timeout.
Well, I put both of them so they couldn't roll away because I have a police car or fire truck. I don't know which it is. And this little cozy coupe. And I'm sure if I hadn't brought it up from the curb, it would have walked away.
Oh, yeah, those things do walk away.
Because, they're highly sought after. And you just can't find them.
They're pretty expensive, too.
Well, they've shrunk them. They're half the size they used to be.
Really?
Yeah. They don't look anything like the ones I have. I have the original normal size ones. Now they're shrunk. You can't put 2 kids in them. 1. You used to be able to put 2 in. And I have a cargo van that's little Tykes.
Oh.
And I have some at Travis's house and I have some at my house, so Brixton has something to do.
We had, when Garrett was little, we had a pickup truck. A black pickup truck.
I have not seen one of them at any rummage sale.
Yeah, we had a black pickup truck, and the back came down.
That's what the van does. The back of the van comes down.
Yeah.
Actually, I think 2 kids can sit in that one, but it's crowded.
Garrett used to Garrett used to pull it down and used to carry Tristan in the back.
Oh, wow.
Cute. It was cute.
Well, Brixton's little friend likes to ride with him. Yesterday they were out four-wheeling. Both of them on the four-wheeler.
Does Stetson still ride your bike?
Oh, yes. When Brixton lets him. Because Brixton's riding my bike.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
Yeah.
He can't reach the seat, can he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have video. Yeah, he can ride my three-wheel bike. I can't ride my three-wheel bike. I ain't figured out why I can't, but I cannot ride it. I cannot get the right angle to be able to pedal. But he can. He is no problem. Poor grandma can't.
Does he have one of those bikes that have no pedals on for
A
balance?
strider. Yep.
Oh, he'll be on a bike in no time.
He already rides almost two wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is that?
Just not me.
that's
Just
me.
Oh. Okay.
Got a text.
I turned mine down.
Well, I thought I did. Maybe it was Tony. I blame you, Tony.
Sure.
Well, the storms are down by Beaver Dam, but they're supposed to be here by early tomorrow morning, like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Oh, and you were worried about tonight. I really think the winds are already here.
No, that's supposed to be ugly.
We'll be cleaning out we'll be loading trailers in the rain tomorrow.
Don't even go there.
Yeah.
At least, hopefully, we'll have some help.
It's in Beaver Dam now. It won't be. They'll be in the middle of the night.
Arrival time was 6 a.m. tomorrow morning when I looked.
I'm gonna look too.
Good.
I see you.
Huh?
Oh, she sees us.
Who sees us?
Podcast.
Let's see, channel 11. It's loading. West Bend, Madison. It's all under warnings.
Excuse us while we're all on our
Our devices.
device.
6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Ish.
Well, we're going to load at 10 o'clock, so hopefully they'll be done by then.
Oh, 75% at 10 a.m. We're going to be loading in the rain.
Well,
Wow, look at that red and purple and
Yeah, it's pretty out there, down there. My girlfriend in Sun Prairie is probably...
Well, if we get the trailer angled at just the right angle, we'll only have about 4 feet that we have to go to get it in the trailer.
Yep, we put somebody in the elevator and somebody at the bottom.
Someone outside and we
oh, it'll
have
be in
a carry
Oshkosh
line.
by 10 p.m. Some of it'll be in Oshkosh by 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So
If we have
as a team.
our gentleman friend, we'll be loaded in 10 minutes, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, he was fast.
Yeah. Put Angel in a trailer. She'll put things where she wants them. Yeah.
And then we'll have to
Take him to...
take him to the storage.
I have to go...
Unload it.
I'm going to figure out... Because we were missing, I believe, possibly two totes with paper supplies this morning. And one of the games that we usually play.
What games did you play tonight?
We have
Clothesline.
clothesline game, the baby clothespin game.
Bingo?
No, we didn't do bingo. We did break your water.
What's break your water?
Where you scream, my water broke!
We got our,
He's in an ice cube, and he has to melt and fall out of the ice cube.
we had
Babies in the... Yeah, we have little babies.
Little
They're
bitty-
little
about like
plastic babies.
about like this.
And we put them in the ice cube tray, and we fill it with water and put it in the freezer and freeze it solid. Then we put them on a paper plate in front of all of the people that are there. And
Yep.
then when the baby falls out of the ice cube, you yell, my water broke.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It is. It's really cool. We played that one.
What's the clothesline?
I took 10 different items that were unusual and made a clothesline about the arm length and hung them on there between clothespins so they are anchored. I had a nook, a breast pad, thing for formula. Help me out. Training pants.
I can't because I didn't see the clothesline today. I was busy doing something else.
Rubber pants from like bloomers. A bottle. 10 different items. And you walk through the crowd and give them a look, and then you go disappear, and they have to
Remember what everything was on the clothesline? Okay.
Yeah.
What other game?
Then we played left, right, and we had to do that twice because Shannon didn't know what she was doing.
That was funny. I could hear the chaos going on behind me, and I could hear you going, "It's not going. It's not moving."
Well, it's just the one on this side went toot 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 toot. It's like, okay, see on this side, it was way up there. Well, this one wasn't going up there, and so every time she read this story about left and right, and every time it said left or right, you had to move the package. And when we were done with our story, we had a big prize for the people that had the box.
What was the big prize?
One was a box of
Baby essentials
baby essentials, and then one was a brand new backpack.
with
diaper
baby
bags.
essentials
Diaper bag.
in it too. A nice backpack.
Yep. And
We passed out backpacks. We passed out bags. We passed out.
Backpacks meaning like diaper bags? or
diaper
what?
bag backpacks.
Is that the new thing or what?
Yeah.
Mm.
And we passed out face masks. We passed out comforters that were made by a group out of Kakana that knit for us.
Yep. Each
They
mommy got a
brought
new
us
one. New one.
Brand new.
Did they knit or
Afghans.
did they crochet?
They're crocheted.
Crocheted. And they meet Wednesdays. Leanne is in charge of it. She actually lives like 4 blocks from Lori.
Nice.
Yep.
But they meet on Wednesdays and anybody can join them. She sends me an invite every time they have a meeting, and one of these days I'm going to get to go. And
What time of the day is it?
well, sometimes it's morning and sometimes it's evening at 6:00, but it seems like it never works out where I can go.
Well, if it's an evening one, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah. So
How did that happen that they crochet Afghan or baby?
We feed them some yarn. When we get yarn on the site, we give them the donation of yarn, and they will make the blankets and return. Ding dong, the doorbell. Well, I'll get a message. You'll have blankets on your porch. Okay.
yeah,
That's
so
cool.
they've been doing that for
We got-
over a year for us.
Really?
Yep.
We got, I think the bag had 5 new ones that we gave out today.
So not everyone gets them?
Oh,
We had plenty.
we haven't.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Because she's given us some for each baby shower, and if they don't all get given out,
Then you just hold them.
we just hold them.
We haven't.
awesome.
We have a.
She gets a clap.
Yes, Leanne.
We have
Thank you,
a.
Leanne.
We have a large tote.
And the group.
Large tote that's like over knee high, and our
It's a coffin.
It's a coffin. Angel hates it when we call them coffins, but it's full of
It's a coffin. I could lay down in it.
Wow.
brand new Afghan blankets for babies.
And we have all kinds of prizes. So if you have a baby shower and you have items you can't use, you can donate them to us for our baby showers.
Yep.
So we have
A message.
bunch of baby
Notes or
stuff that we put on a table, and those are our prizes. It's all brand new. So they got baby bathtubs today and walkers and
High chairs.
high
And these
chairs.
are all
strollers.
Those are secondhand,
Okay.
but what's on the actual table is all brand new. But the
So clothes, nooks, bottles,
yep, there was a
fingernail
lot of
clippers, and
Well, there was a lot of like a lady brought us 6 tubs of baby wipes. And there was bottles of shampoo and there was bottles of lotion, and it's all brand new.
Nice.
And because the lotions and stuff don't play nice in the storage units,
They make sure they get.
I went around randomly, and they're like, the mommies are like, really? I get that too? I'm like, yep, here. And they were all walking at this point around shopping and taking clothes, and I'm like, I'm helping you. Here, have this. Here, have this.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice. The mom,
If they went home with empty-handed,
it's their own
because
fault.
they chose to, because most of the mommies went home with trunks full.
Yep, we warned them. Come with an empty car.
Very cool.
Yep.
Well,
And
it's nice that, as a community, people that need it are getting it.
we'll have stragglers like this week that'll come and say, I didn't know there was a baby shower.
Oh yeah. Now they can't tell me
They didn't know
they're
about
not
it.
following the site, and that's not our fault. I hate the tag at everyone or at followers, but when I do an event, I use that several times during the week
Because-
or during
Yeah, 'cause
the
I've
planning.
seen it tons of times within the last.
Yep.
Then if you're gonna say you're coming, please come.
Yeah,
Because
because you
you're in
guys
the
plan on
hospital.
it. You guys plan on it because you guys are bringing so many, like you said, backpacks.
25
So many.
25 backpacks, and we had to take 7 home.
Yeah, that's just a lot
Oh,
of
they're
work.
going back to sit in storage.
That's a lot of work.
Yep.
So we don't
takes-
want to bring more than
Yeah.
we need, and we don't want other than clothes. Clothes we always take more than we need, but if we don't use it this time, we'll use it next time. Because our next baby shower should be September, October,
Yep.
and that'll be from August, the beginning of August, all the way through December, maybe January even,
Yep.
depending on response.
Yeah.
So, but we met a lot of nice ladies that are expecting, and I took a lot of great photos of the event going on. Lori took photos of the event.
Yeah, a couple of my photos didn't stay in my phone for some reason. When I took them of the ladies all sitting by the table, they didn't save. I don't know why.
And then, that's weird.
So I have a couple. I have my grandchildren there helping because mommy's expecting. So I kept rotating the kid in and out of the chair so that
Oh, so your daughter came.
no, my grandchildren are there.
Took her place. So
Took
they
her place.
They played the games, and they picked the prizes, and they picked what they thought their mother needed.
Oh, your
My next grandchild's another girl. So I didn't even look in the bag. The bags were full, and Trinity was shopping for mom.
where was your
Working.
She was working.
Gotcha.
She was working. So
She wasn't one of the ones that didn't show up.
no.
You knew
No,
she
we
wasn't.
knew she wasn't coming.
Okay.
It's
Hence why I had the grandchildren with me. And at one point, Trinity comes and goes, Grandma, I think I overdid it. And I looked at what she had, and all she had was the diaper bag and a couple of blankets. I said, get over there and go find some clothes. Okay. And then I looked 2 minutes later, and she was like, then looking. She did good. I didn't go through it all. But it's with me tonight because right now their housing, she doesn't have the space to put the baby stuff up yet until baby gets here. They're going to be looking for new housing. So it's called coming to grandma's house. I ordered her to do it. So otherwise she wasn't going to get anything yet. I'm like, nope. I've been
people should know that right now is Target's big
car seat.
trade-in. So you trade in a car seat and you get 20% off of a big item, but you can use that coupon twice.
Really?
So you can get a crib and a new car seat and save 20% off at each of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you have to use the Target app, which I'm not real good with because Target is probably the last place I shop.
Yep. I'll agree with that one too.
It's not on my normal travel route. So, and I definitely don't buy food there because their food is
Really high priced.
outrageous unless it's really on sale.
I'm not a Target person either, so don't feel bad.
No.
When I worked at the Fox River Mall, I'd go down there for the essentials if I had to have something, but that was on the other side of the mall.
Yeah.
I was in the food court.
I was going to tell you something. You remember last week that you brought your IHOP potato chips or some strawberry whatever pancake chips?
Yes.
Garrett came home with Lay's. Were they made by Lay's?
Yep.
Okay. Lay's has a cherry barbecue chip.
Yes. I haven't tried them yet.
They are extremely awesome.
They have a lemon one too, I believe it is.
Oh, really? Lemon barbecue chip?
I don't know what it's mixed with, but I did see on the bag a lemon something.
That
And
the cherry barbecue was really good.
I want
High
to say
cherry.
they had 5 or more new flavors of Lay's.
The cherry
Interesting.
barbecue was really good.
Interesting.
Expensive though. Holy moly.
Oh yeah, $4.99 for I think it was a 3-ounce bag.
Yeah. I
Me
looked at
personally, I like these
restaurant style.
on the border. They're called.
Yeah, I like those too.
And I like the thin ones because I can eat more. If I'm going to eat something, I'm going to like it, you know?
Yeah.
So, the Container Thins is what I like. So,
No, Garrett will ask me when we go grocery shopping, before we go grocery shopping, what he wants for in the house. And the last time we went grocery shopping, he said the cherry barbecue, and I'm like looking for them, and I couldn't find them. So I went on Amazon. We don't usually go like Walmart. We go to Sam's and we go to Pick and Save, and I didn't see them at either store.
so Walmart has them back by the end cap of the water. They have all the new flavors. So if you go to the back of the store by the water, that's where you'll find them.
Interesting.
Well, I went on Amazon and I just about flipped. For a 3-ounce bag, they want like $2 and some odd cents for the bag. And I'm like, you're not getting them. Sorry, you ain't getting them. It's not my. So, was it today or yesterday? We celebrated his birthday because I almost forgot his birthday was really late when I remembered it was on Wednesday. He turned 22 and he was going to bed and I remembered it was his birthday. Yep, I forgot all day.
Mom fail.
He said, I'm like, happy birthday. I was wondering if you were going to forget, he says. I'm like, oh, big fail. So yesterday we celebrated and got him his favorite cake and his favorite ice cream and
Bag of chips.
nope, no bag of chips, but he did get his famous. He bought Tony a very high-tech rice cooker because Tony eats rice almost every day, and
I
it's-
like rice.
He
I'm not supposed to eat it, but I like it.
Yeah, Tony is not supposed to eat it every day either. But anyway, it shuts off.
Do you eat it with cinnamon and milk?
No, rice and eggs.
Oh no,
Yeah, scrambled eggs and rice.
no.
That's
No,
his
no, no.
famous thing. But that's from way back when he was little. That was like a big staple, but in Korea. But anyway, he's passed it on to both boys. Now both boys eat scrambled eggs and rice. Anyway,
I'll have to try it, Tony.
Oh, that's
I'll
an
have to try it.
that's
but
an
so
interesting-
my favorite is just cook the rice, throw on some butter, cinnamon sugar, and milk sometimes.
I'll eat that sometimes when the rice. He doesn't eat all of his rice. I'll do that.
Yeah. That was dessert at my house.
Yeah, me too.
The only way I'll eat rice is with Chinese.
But I saw the package of cherry barbecue, and I almost went in his room last night, but he was already sleeping. Or no, he was already out with friends. And I'm like, shoot, I wanted to try it. And today I saw another package, so I went into his room, and he was gone. And I'm like, I shouldn't be in his room. So I'm walking back out. I shouldn't be in his room. And I'm talking to myself, I shouldn't be in his room. I'm walking out. And then I saw another bag this afternoon. I'm like, shoot, I wonder if he's out. Yeah, he was out.
No.
Didn't catch him in time.
Those chips, normal bag of chips will take 5 days for me to eat. Those took 3.
Wow.
They're good.
Did you try it?
Rudy Tooty Fruity IHOP Lay's potato chips.
I have one. Did you try the cherry barbecue ones?
I have not. I'll have to put it on my shopping list.
Interesting. That sounds good because the cherries would be really sweet, and I like barbecue.
I do too.
I have to be in the mood for the barbecue ones.
Normally, I'm not a big barbecue seasoning just by itself. I'm not a big barbecue chip person.
Yep.
So have you ever tried Jimmy J's barbecue sauce?
Jimmy J's.
It's made here locally. A gentleman in Appleton makes it. You can buy it at some liquor stores. You can buy it at Woodman's. But
I think I have.
Jimmy J's, I actually know the guy that makes it. It's like out of this world barbecue sauce. And if you ever make like the little wieners or whatever, little wieners and Jimmy J's, it's the bomb.
Something I don't like with the Little Weenies is they make it with it's almost like a teriyaki with bacon wrapped. They bacon wrap that. I don't like that with the Little Weenies.
I don't think I'd like that either.
It's got a weird taste to it. But it is 8:30, so I think it's time to end since the weather's getting bad. I'm gonna say we're gonna end tonight.
Yep.
If anybody has any topics, we'd really like them. I know
We have a really cool prize on the line for that one too.
yeah, and Harley Davidson light.
It's I'll bring it in next week.
It's on the website.
Yep.
It's really nice. It's
If
really
you
cool.
go to the search bar in the right corner where the little magnifying glass is and type in topic
It's a very cool thing.
Yep.
and look for a Harley Davidson glass brick.
Yep.
It's we're looking for topics. Don't forget to sign up for my mommy and me photographs by Tuesday to save $40 on your hour-long session on Friday and Saturday next week, or this coming week, May 4th, 3rd and 4th. So
Thursday, is that tied in with Mother's Day? That's why you're running that special?
Yep, they'll be done. They'll be edited before Mother's Day,
That's awesome.
so that you can.
I may have a grandchild by then. She's being a little stinker. Thursday, I'll know something more Thursday if she's still supposed to cook until the second week of June. But she must be registering really big. And I keep walking around. Sorry, Danielle, if you're watching. I keep walking around saying she's got one hiding. She's big. She's big. Baby is growing, and she's all baby out here.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's all baby. But she can. Double Trouble runs in the Seymour side, and I don't know about her mom's side, but the Seymour side. She's got an uncle and an aunt that are said twins.
Ooh, that would be a big surprise then.
Yeah. Guess what? I won't be able to take them all at once. or I'll be putting the 12-year-old in the front seat. Yep.
Okay. So, topics. Mommy me photographs, which would help with sponsorship as well. And
If you need formula, let me know. I have Similac.
Similac, and one other thing we have.
The security cameras, security pressure.
Cam.
Yeah,
And
that would be greatly appreciated.
anything else?
No.
Oh, be safe with the storms tonight and tomorrow.
Yep.
Um,
My cats are going to be freaking.
yeah,
Aye.
it's hitting Keel really bad tonight. Now, in Manitowoc, really bad. So stay safe tonight and tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be back next Saturday. And I think you're gonna be gone next week, the 4th.
I don't know what time my fundraiser is. So Beaming is having their big fundraiser next Saturday, night at the races. And so I will be at that fundraiser volunteering because my grandson rides at Beaming. I volunteer there and help them out with their big fundraiser. I'm actually making a basket to go there. This week I had asked Katie what kind of basket she was in need of, and she said, gardening basket. We haven't had a gardening basket, so I guess I'm gonna make up a gardening basket with some flowers and different items in it.
Awesome.
Okay, everybody have a good night. So
Yep.
good night from the
Good cronies. Yep. Very clear.
Bum,